Hello everyone, this is Shokora Zouheikyoku, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Alice Spiritual Church. In the last episode, we were able to know more about the Giant Crow Club, aka the Prank Club, and learned that the twins are Mandy are the leader of the club, and that their keys, the unofficial key, spare key of the club is given to White Rabbit for some reason, even though their twins doesn't have any proof of giving the key to the White Rabbit for confirmation. And we found out a lot of bugs in the game in the process. So let's continue our Let's Play section and see what is about. Whether we will learn more about the section, anything more about information of the White Rabbit, and so on. So let's start. Okay, my bad. Choose chapter and the key to the death. Chapter 6, the key to the death. You lent the spare key of audio-visual room to the victim of the case, White Rabbit? Yeah, we were trying to say this. But how could this? Why did White Rabbit want the key of audio-visual room? Who knows? She asked for it, so we lent it to her. We don't know how White Rabbit found out that we were the members of the Prank Club, though. You were asked, then you lent it to her. Just like this? Of course we didn't like to. We thought it might be quite interesting. How? It would be a secret to us. Hey, wait a minute. We cannot accept this. Don't give us such an angry look. White Rabbit told us so when she let the spare key from us. She said, I may not be able to return it to you directly. What? No, we do not have any evidence that White Rabbit has said so. You can decide whether you want to believe us or not. If we were murderers, we really wouldn't choose audio-visual room at East Schoolhouse to commit their crime, for we are deeply connected to it. We wouldn't be doing such a stupid murder. I feel so confused. If the twins are telling the truth, the only person who could have get into the crime scene was the victim, White Rabbit. This means here is the possibility that you have been unintendedly avoiding. What is it? The possibility of White Rabbit killing herself. But if that's the case, then who wiped the burns away? Or was White Rabbit wearing clothes when she did the thing? If that is so, then who threw the gloves away since the white rabbit should be dead after that and she cannot take off her gloves herself. Or she turns into a ghost, I guess. A ghost that can use like levitation, can touch things, but that's not possible. Wait! It is impossible for White Rabbit to kill herself. There were no handprints on the weapon, the knife, while on the crime scene. White Rabbit didn't wear anything on her hands. I refused to consider the possibility of White Rabbit killing herself from the first court. I don't think my assumption was wrong back then. Indeed, you have eliminated the possibility of suicide in your heart to 0% unconsciously, haven't you? White Rabbit was bullied, and she was tortured by it, which led to her suicide. If the she what? What is this typo? If she is the killer herself, this is enough reason. Much easier to consider this case as a murder, which requires you to find out the motive. I just told you it was impossible. Right? You don't have any evidence that you have given the spare key to White Rabbit. If you have instead given to other people besides White Rabbit, that person may have killed White Rabbit. Don't you think it is more possible? Well, we cannot say the possibility is zero. Since we do not have the evidence that we have given the spare key out to White Rabbit, then, as we said earlier, we don't lie. We may evade questions, deceive someone, or try to hide the truth. You are free to conjecture whatever you want to derive the answer, Alice. See ya. As they say so, the twins leave Cheshire Cat and I in the classroom and gone, and went instead. I sit down on the chair and begin to recall and ponder on what the twins said to me. Did I eliminate the possibility of White Rabbit killing herself from the first place? When I awoke in the classroom for the first time and heard about what happened to White Rabbit, did I already decide this is not a suicide case, but a murder? Listen! White Rabbit, who belonged to the same class with Alice, was found dead. Right! The unused audio-visual room at East Schoolhouse. White Rabbit was killed. I said was killed without thinking. I said so from the beginning. I hear the sound beside me and turn to it. There is a white flower arranged in the vase on the desk beside me. Next to the vase is a very creepy looking much hair. I especially don't like how they look. And much hair is sitting there. Why did you think it was a murder? No! I cover my ears involuntarily. I cannot help shaking. I feel so cold. No. White Rabbit was killed. No, she might kill herself. Wrong. It is impossible. Because the weapon, the fingerprints. No, it cannot be. I thought so from the beginning. My classmate dislike me. That is okay. I am with you, right? Yeah. Cheer up. Let's go play. Well, do you not want to play with the others? You are invited, not like me. Never mind that. I told them I cannot go because I have a prior engagement. You will have more fun playing with them. That is so not true. We are best friends, aren't we? Tell me more about your story. Come on. Okay. We are friends forever. Move, you obstacle. You have taken all the space. The hallway is so cramped. Also, I noticed that the sprite for the soldier is different. You don't see their eyes anymore, but a very, very creepy smile. Be more sensitive. Come after us. You are such an eyesore, don't you know? This is White Rabbit, then. She looks like she's very unhappy. Ah, were you waiting for us to carry our baggage? I see. Here you go, our textbooks. Don't drop them. White Rabbit is being bullied. I cut into them to stop it. Stop! It has nothing to do with Kanzaki, hasn't it? Why do you defend her? Do you think you are so cool helping her out? Hey everyone, Kanzaki is her baby sister. Aren't they the same kind? Alice. I am taken back by someone shaking my shoulder. I raised my face in fear to see there is no much here, no Queen of Hearts, or any quarrel just now. Instead, Cheshire Cat is looking at me worriedly. Her expression is as if asking, "Are you okay?" I am alright. I am so sorry. Don't worry. I pressed down the shaking and said to Cheshire Cat, I need to figure out this case. I know I have to, Cheshire Cat. I wouldn't be able to do it. Please help me. Of course. Cheshire Cat nods firmly. If what the twins said was true, we need to consider the possibility of suicide. Though it is particular that their victim didn't wear anything on the hand, and there are no fingerprints on the weapon. I think we cannot overlook the fact that White Rabbit had been bullied. Maybe we will find out more clues. The hatter did tell us that White Rabbit had been bullied. The person who had been bullied was White Rabbit. Ha 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 ha. Who had been bullied White Rabbit was Queen of Hearts, obviously. Prosecutor the Hatter said numerous students had provided statements that White Rabbit was bullied by Queen of Hearts. Cheshire Cat nods again. We don't know if it is true, Let's find out Queen of Hearts. Okay. And you can notice that the blackboard changed. The date is May 14. It is a really long day. By the way, I don't see any clocks here. It is as if we have lost time. So it doesn't mention in the text earlier, but the blackboard says, I will prosecute you. So it changed, particularly. So since the blackboard changed, we should take a look at everything first. Stuff is placed in order. What are the vase and much hair I saw just now? Well, is this left by the twins? There is a school map on the desk. I think so. It is for planning how to play prank, I guess. Anyway, I will take it for now. Now you have the school map. School map. This is probably the school map drawn by the twins. It is a little careless drawn but correct. Why this is carelessly drawn, it is very detailed. So you can say that twins are very into this map stuff. See? It looks kinda good. So that's very interesting. I guess they are the type that are good at the thing they are interested in. Let's think a bit about what we should do next. I need to know the truth behind this incident. I have this feeling this is the key to take back my memory. Probably. Must be. Tea party. Oh, what is that normally? Besides it, there is a list of people's names whose birthday is not in this month and is congratulated. So is it a bit different? I don't think so. But it's good to know. So we should go out to the hallway. Check the hallway first. There's nothing in the hallway. Let's check around. It is completely red outside. I can see courtyard above here. Oh, Queen of Hearts is standing in courtyard. She seems to talk to someone. I cannot see clearly from here. Let's go check courtyard. Now you can go to courtyard. Anything else? It is quiet. No one is there. Oh, it's quiet. What has Queen of Hearts been doing there? Let me try checking courtyard. Before going to the courtyard, we should check somewhere else first. Hatchway. We go to the hatchway. No one is here. It is better for investigation. Right, it would be good to find out something. Check the shoes. Okay, so there's a broom here. Oh yeah, I cannot touch it. Information for this month. Annual events and posters of invitations for club activities are displayed here. This is where to change the shoes and indoor shoes. Nothing particular. Okay. is a broom. Why is it here? Maybe the person who is responsible to clean here forgot to take it away? Maybe. Hey, our boys in class want diligence in cleaning. There are some quite responsible, and some not. Those who don't take cleaning serious are usually the ones taking away the new and pretty brooms. Do you think? Isn't it unfair that people who take cleaning seriously can only use brooms with dirt and hair on them? It might be so, Alice. Yes? Do you remember now? Oh, that's a wide-opening eye. Like she's knows something. She spots something on us. Do I remember? Well, can I say now I remember it? I feel that I have experienced it before. Really? I don't know if it can help, but I will take it away for now. Now you have a broom. Broom. The broom discovered by the hatchway. You forgot to take it away. I feel strange being here. There seems to be someone, but there isn't. It is much better with Cheshire Cat by my side. It is so frightening to be alone. Okay, next is move. Audio visual. Oh, hey, Miss Alice Kanzaki. When we climb the stairs of East Schoolhouse, heading to audio visual room, we see Prosecutor the Hatter standing there. Wow, how are you, sir? Are you investigating the case? Are you guarding yourself from me? Well, since I have teased you so much, it is the only nature, I guess. You do realize you have been teasing me. Do not stare at me like that. I didn't do it out of malice. You just do it because it was funny. Which is kind of on par with malice in a sense. Incredibly shameless. Yeah, incredibly shameless. About the judge. Why were you so mean during the court? Mean? Treating Queen of Hearts and I as suspects? Is that mean? What? You don't have any evidence to treat us as suspects? It is very mean of you. Can't I treat you as suspects if I do not have any evidence? Of course you can't. You will be sued by defamation. There is no such thing. What? In this court, we can treat anyone as suspect, victim, murderer, onlooker without any evidence. Oh, you doubt me. It is true. Right, Miss Cheshire Cat? Treasure Cat only looks at Prosecutor the Hatter with a silent penetrating stare. You don't like me? What did I do? I don't remember at all, so probably I didn't do anything. That's not a good logic, because, well, I mean, you can do something bad and then someone erase your memory and you think you're innocent. So, yeah, that's not a good logic, but yeah. I was wrong to think he has any common sense. I don't think anyone here have any common sense. About the case. Do you think you can solve the case? Your being here means you are investigating the case. So, how is it? I don't plan to tell you anything. Don't be so rigid. Who do you think does this to me? Well, to soothe nervous Miss Alice, let me tell you an interesting riddle. I don't want to hear it. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Though I have known that, he doesn't listen to people at all. What is it all of a sudden? The riddle of the Hatter. Do you know the answer? Of course not. What is the answer? I don't know either. I am so fed up and sighing. Wouldn't it better to use your time on something more meaningful, such as waste of time to make up some riddles without answers? My riddle is the same with the question you asked. In other words, I don't know whether the case would be solved. It's not like I am not willing to tell you. It is because I really don't know. Even though you are the prosecutor. It is just because I am the prosecutor. It is better to know that prosecutor doesn't have all the information. There are some who hide the evidence, who some not being frank about the case even when he or she knows all the truth. Wouldn't you think it's much more malicious than a prosecutor giving a riddle without answer? Are you talking about peanut hearts? Well, what do you think? As he says so, Prosecutor the Hatter grins. It is not totally out of meanness. If you are not really malicious, wouldn't you help me then? Well, how about this? Is today your birthday? What are you talking about? Today is not my birthday. And the evidence? What? Show me the evidence that today's not your birthday. I don't know what does he mean by this, but let me try to show the evidence, which I don't have right now. I was thinking of the book, student book, guidebook, or something like that, hoping it will have the evidence I need. But to be safe, let's say that I cannot prove it to check whether it is true or not. I don't have any evidence to prove that. Forget it. I don't need malicious prosecutors' help. I answer and turn my head to the other side. Oh, really? This is especially for you? Come again if you change your mind. Okay, let's check the record. This should be the school pocketbook. Name, ID, issue date, school, publisher. No birthday. Okay. I believe earlier in the classroom we see something. like um, a birthday mark, I believe. With this, I can properly prove to Prosecutor the Hatter the not birthday list of the month. Right, do you have the same in your classroom? Things similar to this. Class 1 has a list of birthday persons this month though. Oh, really? Now you have the list of people's names whose birthday is not in this month. Happy Not Birthday List. The Not Birthday list posted in the classroom. Let's check that out. Do we have our name here? Yes, we have. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, skip that, skip that. I can prove it. Very well. Why don't you show me the evidence? This one? Yes, here you go. I hand over the list of not birthday list. Why say so? I see. Today is not your birthday. Yes, and how is this going to help? Congratulations! What? Happy not birthday! Oh my god. Okay, he just wanted to draw us. What? Thank you. And then she's very easygoing and follow up. No one will be glad if someone celebrate a non-birthday for him. To celebrate this day, let me give you one present. This is paper and a cell phone. It has not been very fair so far. You realize now? These are the rewards. You have been working very hard. Rewards. Even though you can only get birthday presents once a year. But non-birthdays are 364 days per year. You can celebrate that every day. How wonderful! Cell phone belonged to Miss White Rabbit. What? Wait, so this is the article left by her, and you are giving it to me? It may not be right to do so. What? I am confused. Hey, Miss Alice, do your best to work this case out. That would work out better for you. Exactly what are you talking about? You know something, but we don't know what he knows. Why I am confused. Cheshire Cat cuts into the Hatter and I. Well, don't look so scary at me. Cheshire Cat, I have given you what I wanted to give, so farewell. Okay. We will meet very soon. Prosecutor the Hatter grins and waves his hand while he leaves. Anyway, let's examine what he gave us, shall we? Now you have White Rabbit's cell phone. White Rabbit's cell phone. The smartphone of White Rabbit. Prosecutor the Hatter gave it to me. Now you have the information of the doorknob at the first floor of each schoolhouse. The door of first floor of each schoolhouse. The data for each schoolhouse, one and only entrance. Prosecutor the Hatter gave it to me. Can I check it? Yes. Crime scene research report. Detect fingerprints from doorknob of the first floor each schoolhouse. Akayane Junior High School. Incomprehensive point. The fingerprints detected are corresponding with each other. Inside and outside the room, however, we can only detect the following fingerprints from the doorknob in the outside, but not the other way around. Fingerprints qualifier, Queen of Hearts. That's interesting. So for first idea is that Queen of Hearts went to audio visual room for some reason and doesn't leave. But that's less probable. The more probable theory is that she went in and went out with a pair of gloves in hand. And that explains that there is no fingerprints in the inside. Okay, White Rabbit cell phone. Sent mail, Queen of Hearts. After school today at May 14, 1602. Sorry to post all of these to you. Come to audio-visual room of each schoolhouse at 1800 today. I will delete all of them there. Okay, delete what? Is the problem? And let's think more. As we looked into the school once again, I really find it is not convenient at each schoolhouse. Staff office, the classrooms of second graders and the library, which locates at South Schoolhouse, are originally called West Schoolhouse. Why did they change the name? They built up a big schoolhouse at the north part of the West Schoolhouse. And then fewer and fewer people go to each schoolhouse. To make everything clearer, we can now call them North Schoolhouse and South Schoolhouse. Oh, I didn't know. North Schoolhouse is quite neat. I really wish that the classrooms for second graders were at North Schoolhouse as well. Okay, that's interesting. I believe we should be able to go to the courthouse now. Courtyard, I mean. I go to courtyard to find Queen of Hearts there. She seems to ponder on something, wearing a dark expression. When we look down from the hallway, I feel like I have spotted another person with Queen of Hearts. No one is with Queen of Hearts now, though. Queen of Hearts? What a bad expression she has here. As I call out to her, Queen of Hearts surprisingly turns to look at us. What? Why did you do this? You surprised me. I am extremely sorry. Well, I have something I want to ask you. What is it? I am very busy. Make it short. Queen of Hearts is not in a good mood. So scary. The persons who talked in the courtyard. Until now, have you been with someone else? No, I have been all alone. She answers very quickly. Did I see it wrong when I thought I see another person from the window? But when I looked down from the top, I saw someone standing next to Queen of Hearts. I pity you. Go to ophthalmology right now. She doesn't need to be so agitated. We are not able to talk about this topic, I guess. That may mean she is hiding something. About the bully. Is it true that Queen of Hearts had bullied White Rabbit? What? This again? I am so tired of it. We want to know your opinions. Yes, I have bullied her. Satisfied? So, it is true. What are you talking about? You were there too, weren't you? Ah, you lost your memory. How convenient. Why did you bully her? There must be some reasons. Do you think I need any reasons? What? As the saying goes, we don't need reasons to like a person. It is the same the other way around. We don't really need reasons to bully someone. How can you? You cannot accept it? Okay, how about? She is ugly. She is boring. She's this not good at sports. She is stupid. It doesn't really matter. If one isn't interested in that person, all he has to do is not have to have anything to do with the person. To bully a person is not to hurt someone. The real purpose for a person to bully someone is to feel superior or to maintain his position in a community. Is it that reason that this is the reason that you do? Since you look like someone who wants to maintain her position in the community. For the first one, maybe, she is the Queen of Hearts, but it has a less chance of the second purpose. Do you know the word school-caste? It describes about hierarchy relationship in schools. Imagine we even have a word to describe it, which means this is quite a normal thing. So I cannot provide you any particular reasons. If you dare to ask more about this, I will have people behead you. Okay, very angry, very angsty. Are you finished your questions now? Such a waste of my time. I will excuse myself now. Queen of Hearts. As she said so, Queen of Hearts leaves courtyard. I will have people behead you. Is this the attitude you should take to the person who saved your life? Yeah, so we were not able to find out the reason. Jessica nods. But I think she is hiding something. I don't know why, but she is hiding something. She's very agitated right now. And the one at court is not good at all since she doesn't explain her reason of going there. I feel the same. Let's investigate. Well, a cell phone? Whose is this? Did Queen of Hearts leave it behind? Maybe. She would be in a hard time without it. Let's send it to her. Now you have somebody's cell phone. Even though it's somebody's cell phone, I can see a queen and heart there, so high chance it is the Queen of Hearts. Someone's cell phone, the small phone discovered in the courtyard. To whom does this belong? Okay, There is sunset outside the window, and the light is bright. There are trees planted here. There is something in the gap of the ditch. It is too heavy that I cannot lift it up by bare hands. And you can see I have a broom, which is good for poking things out, I guess. What's this? Clubs. Now you have clubs with blood stains. Oh, kind of maybe potential decisive evidence. First, we would need to know whose clubs is this and the blood. Clubs stained with blood. The clubs discovered at the drain of the courtyard. They are stained with some blood. Even if they say it was a bully, I still cannot figure it out. If I can clarify the difficulty I am facing now, I may solve the whole case. I need to investigate it sufficiently. By the way, who have talked to Queen of Hearts here? I cannot help feeling curious about it. Hatchway back to hatchway. Let's return the broom. This is a present for not being my birthday. Are you glad? Well, I would say it is an evidence rather than a present. How would you like to be celebrated on the birthday? Well, how would I like to be celebrated? It's a tough question. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Just saying happy birthday to me would be enough. Thank you. Oh my god, where are you? Where are you? Where did you come from, in a sense? And this time you have a gift in your hand. What? Much hair is standing in front of me. I am glad that this is not a horror game, or else I'll be streaming quite a bit, especially of this certain appearance and scary looking looks. Much hair is standing in front of me. She is holding a small bag wrapped with a very cute ribbon. Thank you for the birthday present. Me? Yes, the birthday present received from Alice. I am so glad. She looks so happy, though the expression hasn't changed. Alright, I am glad you like it. Very good. So either this is a real much hair head, or this is a giant fake stuff, fake head, fake mask. I don't know what I gave her though. Let's go home then. Oh, where? We both don't want to go home yet, right? Wanna go to the park we usually go? I have a feeling this one is related to the kid in our dreams. Just I don't know who that is. Much hair gets out of the entrance holes after finishing the sentence. Oh, hey, wait! When I try to chase behind her, someone holds me back with some strain. As I look back, Cheshire Cat is holding my wrist worriedly. Yeah, what, Cheshire Cat? Hmm. Cheshire Cat keeps shaking her head. What does she mean by this? I turn my eyes back to the entrance to see there is not much here at all. I feel a little bit disappointed and turn back to Cheshire Cat. She begins to write on a note. Where are you going? Where? I don't intend to go. We haven't solved this puzzle, have we? Yeah. Let's try again. Okay. I didn't say anything about giving up. How particular. Is it deja vu we have been here before? Or is it something else? Okay, let's to the library. When we go to the library, the twins are there. Hey, Alice. How are you, Alice? You are here. Are you planning to mess up the order of the books again? Of course no. It is not interesting anymore, is it? If you wish it, we will do though. No, we are fine. About the spare key. Hey, is it real that the White Rabbit had a spare key? You are still worried about that? We told you so. But we don't earn anything by telling lies. We already feel quite guilty owning the spare key of the school. If we really handle it to a person other than White Rabbit, we definitely would tell you. We won't be protecting murderers. It troubles us if you think us such malicious persons. But you kept silent about it. Even if we were silent before, once the investigation is done, everything would be known. We have talked about having fingerprints on the spare key during the first ruling, right? Those are probably our fingerprints. Oh, I see. But what if White Rabbit gave the spare key to someone else? That won't be our business then. Why did White Rabbit want the key to audio-visual room? Out of curiosity? Ordered by whom? Or about the bully? Do you two know about Queen of Hearts bullying White Rabbit? Yeah, sure. She caught notice of that kind of person, that Queen of Hearts. Wow, so scary just to think about it. Why do you look a little bit happy? It's like laughing on someone's suffer, I guess. Do you have this sort of preference? Red candles on webs? Okay. Come now, don't kink shame them. After all, it's Queen of Hearts. I guess you're mentioning BDSM. As I said earlier, don't kink shame them. That's very 18 plus. Hey, you are thinking about something pervert, aren't you? Yeah, that's pretty pervert. It is showing on your face. No, I am not. Hey! Please don't look at me like that, Jessica. I am not a pervert. But why? um, even Treasure Cat are looking at me like that. I said I am not. I am just saying, if you know anything about bullying, let me know. About the bully, we can only say that we had plans when it was happening. Things like calling her names, which is quite old school. Carry Queen of Hearts and her followers' belongings. Write down some abuses on the blackboard. Hide her gym uniform. Put a face on her desk on purpose. One thing I've never really seen it, but rumors said she kept hiding her wounds on her hands. That was probably not true. I personally heard this one was fake. You know, quite a deal. Hey, since when did all this happen? Well, possibly the beginning of May. Probably not very long ago that Queen of Hearts began to do this. Fully White Rabbit looked down at seniors. She is a person people keep talking about. Girls fight or bully, things like this are too malicious, too scary. They should all enjoy life like us. So much happier. As I listen to the twins' description, I am thinking if the quarrel I saw is true. Talking about Queen of Hearts, there's one thing we need to mention. What? We saw her earlier, and she was in a fury. I would say she was anxious rather than angry. She seemed to be looking for something. Oh, what could she be looking for? Wow. Queen of Hearts was quite nervous. How to put it? We are so curious about it. When the incident happened. Right, you said when the murder happened. You were with Mr. Caterpillar. Yeah. What about it? What did you do after the punishment? Well, after the 4 course finished, it was about 1800. That is right. I remember there was a chime at that time. You had been helping for 2 hours. We told you so. It was a 4 course dinner. Okay. And what happened after that? After that, there was no one but us. So we watched Mr. Caterpillar closing all the windows of staff office in a daze. Why didn't you help him? Do you think it would be a good idea for us to help closing windows? Alice, you are such a mother-headed. Mr. Caterpillar had warned us before he began closing the windows. If I let you help me close the windows, I don't know what kind of pranks you will play, so just stay there and be good. Oh, I can actually understand that. Well, since you were warned by Mr. Caterpillar, you must have done something terrible earlier when you helped him out. That would be a secret. So, after Mr. Caterpillar went out of staff office, we of course discussed about what kind of prank we should work on next time in front of staff office. Why did you think it was a must? After all, we have spent such a long time in staff office. We needed to discuss about our policy afterwards. To the Branks Club, our ultimate enemy is staff office. To defeat it, we need to obtain every information we can. It would probably do some good for these two persons in the future to withdraw them from the school for a while. Anyway, we stayed in front of the staff office about 20-30 minutes after that. Then all of a sudden, the school was filled with noise, and Mr. Caterpillar came back to the office in a hurry. That was when the body was found. I get it. Okay, we finished talking to them. So they mentioned that the Queen apartment is finding something. I guess it could be their cell phone, but that's interesting. The thing is that earlier when we met Queen of Hearts, she doesn't seem to be searching for something. So, yeah. Okay, just show them this. Is this cell phone what Queen of Hearts are looking for? That is Queen of Hearts' cell phone! You stole it? Hey, don't ruin my reputation. This is a lost article. I found it at Courtyard. So this is Queen of Hearts' cell phone. Oh, I thought Queen of Hearts was being tricked. I thought Queen was being tricked again. Hey, stupid. Again. Oops. Forget it. Hey, how can one hear that and just say, okay, I forget it? Please try your best. You can do it. 1, 2, 3. Stop it! No violence! This is all because of you. What? You are the one who always missed out. Hey, stop joking around. Well, it was a special episode, so we didn't want to tell you. We cannot help it. But it is really not my style to say anything out loud. If you want to hear about it, exchange some interesting information with us. Show us Queen of Hearts' cell phone and things related to it. Then we will tell you what we know. Again? We have here, but I don't think they will tell us right now. Let me try. The scene the twins saw. If you want to hear about it, it's strange and interesting. Okay. Yeah. So interesting thing is White Rabbit's cell phone, which shows that she sent a message to Queen of Hearts for her to go to the audio visual room. Yes. This is the stuff we received from Prosecutor the Hatter. He said this is White Rabbit's cell phone. White Rabbit's cell phone? This is it! This is it! You satisfied? Tell us what you know. Well, alright. There's nothing we can do now. Okay, we will tell you. You said again earlier, didn't you? Queen of Hearts' cell phone was taken away before. That's right. We saw that. Saw it? That happened at the end of April, when we finished the prank and went past the classroom at second grade, class 3. Somebody was moving in the classroom. No one shouldn't be there, so we went closer to check. White Rabbit was there. We saw that in the shadow. We saw that White Rabbit took out the cell phone from Queen of Hearts' bag. She operated a while and returned it into the bag. Were they really Queen of Hearts' bag and cell phone? How could we make any mistake? Such a big heart strap. Is there someone else using such thing? Probably no. Well, that's true, but her follower may also use such things since they follow her and admire her, I guess. Now, then we told what we saw to Queen of Hearts the next day. As we told her, Queen of Hearts looked unusually pale with surprise. Belle was surprised. Didn't they mess up with crazily angry? Well, no one was ordered to look into his cell phone. It is filled with secrets and things you want to find. You can hardly live without it. It is quite amazing when you think about it. Well, anyway, Queen of Hearts went to White Rabbit immediately after we told her the story. Then White Rabbit asked us to lend her the key. Of course, we agreed since it would certainly turn out to be something interesting. You helpless Julie. But why did White Rabbit take Queen of Hearts' cell phone? Only she herself knew the reason, right? Now you are not able to ask her anymore. This should be a good end for this playthrough for now. This time we are able to finish the episode of the section. Since it looks quite long, and for the end of this episode, this part, we were able to know more about Queen of Hearts, of see potential people who have talked to her, see someone talk to her at the courtyard, and so on, so forth. Something about cell phones, missing cell phones, touch cell phones, lost cell phones, and like that. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next part of this chapter, chapter 6. Bye bye!